Hey everyone, Repoze here. I wanted to make a follow-up video to my rogue build guide where I actually show some gameplay and some strategies. So I figured what better way than to start on a fresh free-to-play new account on a level 1 rogue. Obviously this is more geared towards like beginner players that are new to the game. I'm going to kind of show what to do when you first start off in the normal games, how to gear up, what perks and abilities you should take as you level up, how to level up fast, and what items you should buy later. I'll have some timestamps if you want to skip around to like a certain part, such as like buying the gear or other stuff like that. But the first thing you do when you make a new character is you want to level up fast, because you're not playing the actual game until you have access to all 4 perks. You're just playing like an insanely weaker version of what your class actually should be, and it's just very limiting, especially on Rogue. On Rogue, you need all 4 perks, or you're just not a class at all. So first, on a level 1 Rogue, I don't go hide because I want traps and locks, and I don't want to go hide without stealth and ambush, and that takes 2 perk slots. So I'm gonna go traps and locks with rupture, and then probably kind of a toss-up. You can honestly take like anything else other than hide, besides like tumble, realistically. But I'll just go... I'll just go weak point for now. Let me double check my Squire here. Put on my boots. Put on a liar so you can break boxes. Get my potions. What else? I'm gonna throw this wander on. And make sure I get the rapier too. Alright, so come over to the quest log when you first make a character, and then make sure you accept all. And if you want to level up fast, you're gonna want to queue crypts. I guess maybe Ice Cavern actually might be better. I haven't tested it that much because I'm not sure how much XP you get from the mobs in the Ice Abyss, but I doubt it's better than crypts. So let's get in there. I might do some skipping around, but I think the first game is going to be mostly just a full gameplay, and I'm just going to give you my thoughts during the match and kind of what's going on in my head in the solo rogue. Most of the like rogue guide content I upload, when it's actual gameplay, it's in solos. I can talk about like trios, like strategy and stuff, but it's kind of hard because there's more variance depending on your teammates, how good your synergy is with them, and like how you guys play together. So it's not as easy to give like blanket good advice in trios as it is in solos. Alright, so first thing I do when I load in, I'm on a fresh character. Just clear the first room, get some items. And before you look for any PvP, you want to loot at least like a couple rooms. Because even if you kill someone, if I kill someone right now in these lobbies, like they're not going to have items anyway. So I'm not really gaining anything. So there's no point in like rushing PvP at the very start of like a fresh normal lobby. Get a shadow mask, that's really good. And since I brought the loot, I can break these boxes open. And boxes are really good. You can get some nice upgrades from the boxes, so don't sleep on them. Get some lockpicks there, which for now doesn't really matter, but that's good. I need to make sure I don't skip silver. Did I feel like I already lost silver. I didn't. That's a quest item, and I just like... I don't even see silver in a box when it's in the box anymore, to be honest. That makes sense. It's an item that I like never even glance at, because I almost never pick it up, but it is good for quests. I could grab the moldy bread. I'm double checking. I don't really need it. Not actually for any of the quests that I'm going to complete while leveling, but I'll just keep it for now. And I'll probably end up dropping it. Wheel lantern, just keep that for PvP. When you have when you're level 1 rogue, you need to like pick up every possible throwable, consumable item that can help you out in PvP, because you're very, very weak. Make sure to loot the archers for some quest items. Oh, nice. That's actually really good. I get comments a lot of people saying like, no way you're reading the item that fast. And honestly, if it looks like I barely glance at an item, I'm not really looking for... I'm just looking for like some key like characteristics, I guess, on the item. So I can kind of like almost instantly know if I want it or not. Like in general, green items that aren't jewelry, I just don't want if I'm not about to equip it. And then blue items, there's like a couple rules. Like if I see gloves and they're blue and they have true damage, then that would be worth something. But any gloves I find that don't have true damage are probably not going to be picked up. But it depends, because if it's like reinforced gloves with 3 health and like 2 knowledge, that would be really good. So I kind of glance like really fast and can kind of decide if I want to grab it or not. Wait, do those have like the extra ducks? Extra ducks, extra move speed on those. Okay. Go to the mini library. Probably gonna end up dropping a lot of the items or a lot of the treasure that I'm picking up here for quest items later, but I might as well grab it for now. This room is really dark. Let me hold that. Pick up the extra meds since I couldn't buy any before this game because it's the first game. You might as well, like, if you ever see meds just like lying around, even if you have a lot, you might as well grab them. Because I've had fights where I run through like 20 bandages and 20 health pots over like a fight that lasts like the whole match. And if you need, I mean, if you need the space, you can just drop them later, right? So it's not really a big deal. Just loot up here. I'm probably gonna drop most of this. And since I am on a free-to-play account, I probably won't loot that many items if I can't use them, because I can't sell on the trade post anyway. Just like an extra restriction. It doesn't really matter for the sake of the video, but I guess maybe it'll make things a bit harder. Oh, got a rogue on us. I couldn't tell where he's coming from at first. I'd rather fight him with my dagger. It doesn't look like he has a hand crossbow here. With one of those real quick. Got invis. I'm gonna wait. Didn't really have anything, but we will take these items. I kind of messed up. I should have backed up farther, because I didn't hear him moving, but he had creep and stealth with HUD. But just by his movement, I kind of got the feeling that he wasn't that confident that I would probably win if we fought. He also was using rapier, which in the rogue 1v1, you want to use your dagger. It's just way better damage. Like if you land the dagger hits, you'll always beat the guy using the rapier. Oh. That looks kind of scary. And I don't know if I want to fight him. The warlock. He has souls. Means he has dark reflection probably. I would definitely lose that right now. But there's already a lot of people dead on the top right, so could kill him to thin out the lobby more. It is nice when you get an empty hell, because you can just clear everything and not really worry about players. It's just really hard to fight when you don't have a hand crossbow. You can't poke people out when you're bust tools. Self dying. I don't know if this is this the same guy? I don't think it is. No, it is. Power of Sacked himself. Yeah, so one of the things on a level 1 rogue or a rogue without gear, you kind of have to like know which fights you can and can't win. And I don't have thrust, and that guy's wearing plate. I'm probably just gonna lose. I do have weak point, but it's kind of a gamble, so I'd rather just ignore him for now. Brave lessons, do I need that? Glancing at my sheet. Little pundit for me, need that. Want to loot this room, this is a really good room to loot. 3 large locked boxes every time. Actually, wait, maybe it might be different in normals. I'm not 100% sure, but I know I get at least 2. Let's see. I think it is 2 boxes. Need those. Keep green treasure for now. Oh, those are really good. Wow. I could grab the lantern for my rapier. I probably should. Might as well for light. Just for now. Oh, this guy. So rogue is like an extremely gear reliant class. For them, like, I think compared to most classes in the game, to make rogue work, you need just like better gear on average than other classes would need. So you really need to know like when you should take a fight and when you shouldn't. And if you're just starting off on rogue, a lot of people say like, oh, I'm not winning any of my fights. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. And you're probably just getting gear diffed a lot of the time. The rogue's base stats aren't really too favorable in a straight up 1v1 if you don't have items. It's not that the stats are bad, it's just since a lot of them are in agi and resourcefulness, your straight up 1v1 like potential isn't really there on an all-in. Also very perk reliant. So when you're level 1, this class might as well be a skeleton footman in terms of PvP. Make sure you grab every throwing knife you see though. Actually makes stuff pretty winnable. The bowstring, I need that for the quest. Need 1 more of those. And if you're going for XP, you want to go down to hell because the higher tier monsters will give you a lot more XP. If you're new, going down the red portal definitely seems pretty scary, and you're probably gonna die the first few times at least. But it's worth learning for later. Eventually you're gonna want to know how to do it, and knowing how to do it with really like minimal gear is really nice. Guess I'll just go down now. Alright. In hell, no, it's a pretty good room to spawn in. Actually, there is a lot of loot in here. It's gonna take a little bit to clear though. So for the dogs, you can pretty much just circle around them and you won't get hit. Got a dog collar. I think this item is like really rare. This is the first one I've gotten this whole wipe. Which is insane because I've been playing all day every day. I don't have one of these on my main account actually, but it's pretty cool, I guess. And demon blood. Alright. Make sure when you go down to hell that you clear each room 1 mob at a time. The problems always come when you try to clear more than 1 mob. I'm taking those lightfoots for sure. And if you don't have a hand crossbow to pull mobs, you can use knives or torches or even drums to pull the mobs. But torches are pretty good because you can just pick them out and back up after, as long as you don't miss like me. And one of the problems with this room is you can pull that archer up top when you fight this berserker, or like dragonflies as well, which is pretty bad. I'm just gonna pull them over here into an open area. I can show you how to kill the berserker on rogue. It's really easy. So if he does that attack, you just jump to the right. If he does the right to left swing, you just duck under it, and then you can repeat the pattern. And killing him with the rapier is really easy. And he has a third attack where he does a 360 spin that you need to be careful of. And you can just duck and look down to dodge that. I don't want to pull the archer in the center at the same time. So I'm gonna... Okay, nice. Get aggroed me. Just torch it real quick. No crazy loot so far, but on some humble upgrades. The centaur is also really easy. And when he does that attack... Oh. Let me see if I can just show it real quick. So if he gets up on his like hind legs, you just go left. And then you look down. You don't have to look down, but as long as you're crouched, you'll dodge that one. And that attack he just did right there is the second attack in the pattern, where if he like gets up on his back legs, he'll do that 1 second sometimes. It's not guaranteed, but yeah. Those are the only two patterns that he has. He also has a charge attack that's kind of annoying to dodge, but he'll only do it if you run away after damaging him. Or actually, if you just run away after aggroing him, he'll do the charge. So you kind of just have to fight him and believe in yourself. Because the charge is pretty deadly. Where a lot of people end up dying. For the skeleton archers also, if you circle them on rogue, you're generally fast enough to always dodge their first arrow if you just hug them in circle. So if they're kind of low and you know that you can kill them before their second shot, you can just all in them and kind of circle around them. And you'll be fine. You have to kind of know like your damage output though to know like when that is a good idea. Because if you hug them in circle when they're not low enough, you'll just get hit by the second and third attack on the nightmare skeleton. Which is pretty bad. Oh, and I can't loot this mob, GG. Let me get this golden chest real quick. Honestly, this room's loot isn't that crazy because there's only one like high tier box in here, but... Or I think there can be up to 3, I'm pretty sure, but only one guaranteed. Just keep getting this gold. Short sword, that weapon is sadly out of commission. Since I'm a really big nerd, I actually know that the triple gem bangle is worth like more than I think all other bangles except for one. It's a little bit better to carry that bangle. Oh, that's my second bowstring. I just need cloth now for one of the quests. Oh wait, and I just realized I also spawned, I wasn't thinking about it, but I spawned in one of the rooms that has ruby silver ore, and that quest gives so much XP. But I don't have a pickaxe, and I feel like I've definitely skipped at least one pickaxe. I'm kinda trolling. Maybe I'll find one here though. I have decent odds to find one. One of these boxes for sure. Nope. I could loot the ale, but that's kind of a later quest, so probably be level 20 before I get to that anyway. I mean, surely one of these boxes. This one for sure has a pickaxe. I can feel it. Okay, well, never mind. Oh. Grab that. 5 health. Definitely better than 1 dex. The same move speed loss as well, and it's better armor, so it's for sure better. Actually, I'm not even sure if a pickaxe can spawn in these, like the small boxes now that I think about it. Also, I think in normals, I'm not guaranteed to get 6 ore from 1 room. But I could. Have the bandages for the quest. Climb up the tower. There's a chest in here that can be a line set, I believe. Another looted I think, do I have enough looted bandages yet? Not yet. Oh. Really good. I'd rather keep the knives than treasure, to be honest. Actually, I'll drop the oil lantern. Okay, wait. 1, 2, 3. I only have 3 looted what? Oh, I thought I had more. Okay, well, let me just double check these. Don't think I left the pickaxe behind. Pretty sure I would have grabbed it. And real quick, I'm going to clear what I can out of this room. And maybe I'll be able to check for a skull key. Oh. So, like I said, you can just circle the dogs pretty easily. I remember it's kind of crazy thinking back. There was a point where the dogs actually like gave me trouble back in the day when I was new to the game. But it really just comes down to walking around them in a circle. You can just circle these as well. I recommend circle to the right, and then if they do the side attack, you just duck under it. If you circle left, sometimes the side swipe attack will like still hit you somehow. I think it like angles down a bit maybe. Yeah. And crossbow finally obtained. That's really good. Kill this berserker over here. I don't think I should. I don't think I'll pull the archer there. Pull the archer. That's really bad. We just get out. I still want to kill this guy though. Okay, nice. It's a nightmare archer as well, so I need to be careful. It's 3 attacks. So you can just go straight side to side and you're chilling. So usually best to assume that he's gonna do all 3 attacks. A blue hand crossbow, nice. Okay, I don't have that much time. I wanted to check for a skull key up top. It's worth like 40,000 gold. If you're wondering why skull keys are so expensive, by the way, it's just because really, really rich players use skull keys to like store their wealth. Because it only takes up 2 slots in the bank, and everyone agrees collectively that it's worth around, you know, whatever absurd price it's at. Which right now is like 40,000. Anyway, I pulled too many mobs, so I'm not even gonna check. Minus 40k right there. But I don't really have enough time to clear that, sadly. And let's get that gold tooth. Sadly, I can't get the ruby silver, but it was a decent raid. I got a decent amount of stuff. Loot this corpse on the way out. Those are pretty good. Those actually would sell, but since I'm on a free-to-play account, probably not worth grabbing. What's this guy up to? Holy crap. This guy is looting crazily. Respect. So yeah, off that one game, we're already level 8, and that's before turning in any of the quests as well. Some gold here, I'll buy some bags just to keep it tidy. Guess I'll hang on to this dog collar. First one I've gotten the whole wipe. Kind of insane. I think grave essence I was just gonna sell. Teeth, the string, the silver, campfire, looted bandages. Put all my quest items over here. I think I had a looted potion. Or did I not? Pretty sure I missed some lootable quest items. All good though. We visited 4 squares, so we get a bunch of good heals and a lot of XP as well. It actually puts us at level 10 off of 1 game. So we're already going into 3 perks here. And I have 4 lockpicks on me, so buy traps and locks. Gonna throw on hide, ambush, stealth, and dagger mastery. So yeah, 1 game in, we already have 3 perks. We're sort of a real class now. I'm gonna keep rupture just because I have really bad gear. And I'll keep the lantern for now, but might not end up using it at all. And let me just buy some bolts for the next game. I believe that's the only quest I can turn in. So now we can actually fight people. And we're going to be in the high gear bracket as well. My gear score is 260, but it boils down to below 25 gear score and above 25 gear score. Or I guess 24 and below, and then 25 and above. So I could get some crazy gear in the lobby. Could have a massive come up here. We'll see what happens. I could also go creep instead of dagger mastery, but the amount of damage you get from dagger mastery is just so nice, so I'll probably just hang on to that for now. And now I'm just gonna AFK and wait for the crypts. Oh, actually, let me buy my pickaxe before I do that. Also, don't need the loot anymore now that I have a pickaxe I can break boxes with. Alright, we're back in again. And this time, I have some actual perks and some actual items. So some plays definitely are able to be made. Now, in the pregame lobby I was looking around and I did see a few geared players with some capes. I kind of looked at their gear and it wasn't anything crazy, but definitely some stuff worth grabbing. Sadly right now the way the game works is the game actually begins as soon as you load into the pregame lobby. The thing is, if someone inspects you and you're just AFK and you don't see what they have, you can be at a massive disadvantage. And I really hate this inspecting meta, and I hope they change it, but for now that's just how the game works. And if you don't inspect other people out of like principle, you're just at a disadvantage because they're going to be looking at what you have. They're going to know what abilities you have, what items you have, and you're going to be in the dark. So hopefully, I kind of hope they change that. There's definitely varying opinions on the pregame lobby. And I'm actually going to unequip my lantern in case I need to instantly stealth and my dagger's out. So I can always just equip it when I'm about to fight someone. And this game I'm going to focus a little bit more on PvP now that I have an actual build that's kind of coming together here. Let's see if this is unlocked. Nice. Get this chest right here. Oh, they're both unlocked. That's like actually really lucky. I think that door is open. Sometimes they don't render, but I'm pretty sure that's open. Yeah. I mean, someone is nearby because we're still at the start of the match. could be above me, actually. Trying to make him fireball himself. And actually, they can't be above me because there's a mob up there. Do a little investigation here. Looks like this stuff isn't pulled, maybe. Or is it? Nope, it is. But is that one pulled? Oh, it actually is. Okay, so they went pyramid, probably. Whoever they are. Could be a rogue here. I need to be really careful. Yep, I heard him moving and stuff. Get that rupture with the hand crossbow on him there. And I have pressure on him now. His poison. I'm gonna pull mobs here. Go end this. Juked him out a little bit. And we kind of predicted exactly what he's gonna do there. And now I got pretty good kit. Alright, just like that. Let me heal up before I get randomly ganked here. And this is one of the people that I saw in the pregame lobby. Oh, yep, here we go. I didn't get to fully loot him. I'm really sad. Oh, he's not pushing me. Let me loot up. Throw this Marauder on. I kind of like my Shadow Mask, but his is better. Better necklace too. And we pretty much just upgraded every item. And normally I could sell that lantern, but since I'm free to play, I can't sell it. And I'm gonna go one dagger. I got a lot of questions recently. You can go double dagger and you get 20% armor pen. But I still like the movement speed on the single dagger. It depends on like the matchup. But you can keep a backup roundel and like throw it on when you're about to fight someone with high PDR. It's actually a really good option. And it's probably like the right play to just always have a roundel and a stiletto. And just like take it on and off depending on your matchup. It's just a little bit annoying to have to micromanage that. Let me make sure my hand crossbow's reloaded now. Oh, this guy looks kind of scary, but might have items for me. Oh. Trying to shriek of weakness me. Eat these potions here. And I need to restock my knives as well. Oh, 3, that's pretty bad. I'm with a little rupture there, real quick. Really don't want to fight him while I'm shrieked. Yeah, that's pretty bad. I might have to fight him while I'm shrieked. The problem is I can never open the door without just getting shrieked again. Most likely. Oh, between his legs, unlucky. It's really good with the stiletto to fight in doorways, and with the roundel too. I saw you have falchion, so swinging on me in a narrow doorway, he's probably gonna hit the wall and kind of be like staggered there for a second. But for me, it's good because it's really hard to hit a wall with the stiletto. Might throw on these other, like, these blue boots are kind of cool, but they have the same base move speed as green Lightfoots. And these ones have 3 move speed, but it does have armor pen. I don't know. I'll wear the blue ones just for this swag. But I think these green ones actually are probably better overall for me. That's a quest item. They're handled. Need to restock on the pro. I shouldn't have dropped the one that I dropped earlier probably, but it's fine. And let's keep it pushing. Not getting that much XP this game because I've been fighting. Just make sure I'm full HP right here. And honestly, that was a matchup I probably, looking back, when I knew I was about to fight him in this doorway, I should have equipped the rondo for the armor pen, but it's all good. These bards have a decent amount of PDR, it's worth getting the extra armor pen. And that guy, I saw he had a Grand Brigadini. Or something, or was it Heavy Gambison? I don't know, it was one of those, but let's give a decent amount of armor. Oh, magic missiles going off here. Looks like my side is cleared. Okay, he saw me. Didn't think he saw me at first there. Guy's in a really bad spot. I jump and go in stealth, he might not have seen that. Oh. Well, we caught him on the way down, but getting to that loot is going to be a bit of a problem. I mean, it's fine. It's just going to take me a bit to clear all this. Make sure when you're clearing mobs that you actually, like, look around. Gonna get ran up on. No. The number one thing in this game when you're new is to get down fighting the AI. Because a lot of new players, even when they're fighting zombies, a very easy enemy, they'll just be staring at it like this. But between your swings, you can get information on what's going around you. You can, you know, swing once, look around, get a glance at the area, make sure no one's pulling up on you. And you'll notice that almost every good player is constantly doing that. Wow, these are really good. I mean, I can't even market these, so I think I'm going to leave them, but I mean, I could wear those. That's another, I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm just gonna keep these blue Lightfoots on as a trophy. But, yeah, these are definitely better than what I'm wearing. So that's like 14 move speed or something. Yeah, maybe it's like 13. Okay, actually, I mean, it's comparable to the Lightfoots that I was looking at earlier. I used to like Lace Turn Shoe a lot, but after the Agi nerf, I think in general, you'd rather just have Lightfoot boots. And let me loot up a little bit before I go down. Maybe I'll get a Mimic Tooth here. Here's a quest item. Silver. Probably past 1 million silver this game, but all good. And I'll just go down before they're taking damage from the swarm. Alright. Back down to hell. I got my pickaxe now, and I know where the ore is, so I'm going there. Because I need that XP. I'm just gonna break this spider pot and then go in from the east doorway. The more I thought about it, it's still probably, even with what I'm about to say, it's still probably worth, like, better to like have the Rondo or Stiletto, whichever one is not your main weapon, as a swap. But you could just like keep them both dual wielded permanently on a really good build if you have like an insane like stat rolls on the other item. So like if I'm using Stiletto as my main weapon and I use the Rondo just for the armor pen, I can also get 1 weapon damage, like 3 health and 2 fizz power on the Rondo. So that is probably worth it. Giving up 10 move speed for 10% armor pen, 1 weapon dam, 3 health, 2 fizz power. That is a lot of stats. And if you want the extra move speed, you can always just right click it off. It's instant, so it's not really anything to stress about. I feel like that might end up getting changed in the future though. It's a bit odd, I can just instantly grab my Rondo out of my backpack and it's in my hand. Actually, now that I look at it, it is literally teleporting into my hand. Like, looks like sorcery. Not gonna question that though. For this room, you can just run by the Berserker, run by the Archer in case he does 2 attacks. And then, yep, you can just pull the mobs to this platform. If you stand on the right side over there, and the mob attacks you, like that, they can actually get on the platform because there's a little bit of like a tiny ramp there. So you want to pull mobs to the left side of this platform. But you can just easily kill everything on here. Little Christopher dagger. I think I'm good on that one. After the armor pen changes, it's hard to ever imagine not just using Stiletto or Rondo. The Castellan and the Chris are kinda, I don't know. I just don't know like why you would really use those. You're just losing 10% armor pen for no reason. If you like the pattern a lot, I can understand, but 10% is so high of a roll. Watch out for these nightmare skeletons here though. Skeleton footman, you can do 2 attacks. You gotta watch out for. Does the diagonal swipe and then he can do like a downward slash follow up pretty quickly. Well, the Wraith. I have a really easy strat for killing Wraiths. This works on any like rarity Wraith or, you know, like normal difficulty or like high roller difficulty. You can just pull them to any ramp and then you just jump and crouch. And their attacks can't hit you unless you mess it up like me. I let go of crouch too early there. But yeah, you can do that on like the tiniest little ramps. You just need a little bit of elevation for it to work. Yeah. Be careful here not to die to this guy. I think I'll die to a headshot on that swipe. So I'm just gonna full clear this. 1 more archer to go. We got 2 golden chests up here. I don't have lockpick mastery. Let's use those lockpicks up. Okay. Purple warhammer. I would probably loot that to sell it. But again, free to play. Let's get that loot. Ooh. Let me see what I have in my bag. 1 blue bandage, that's getting dropped. I want the knives. Probably dropping a lot of treasure here. I think I have too many potions. Loot that. Get this health shrine, and then I'm gonna mine the ore for the XP. Actually, I'm gonna need to clear up a lot of space. I don't think I'm gonna complete the explosive bottle quest. I'm gonna be 20 already, so drop that. And then thinking about dropping the Rondo. I probably will, because I'm not gonna actually use it. Like this raid, most likely. And I don't care that it's green, because I'm only equipping it for the armor pen, so I could just up the Squire for another Rondo. Pull the mob at the bottom here real quick. There's more ore under. I guess in normals, there's not a skeleton down here. I really there's a skeleton archer. Oh, that would be sellable. In general, I grab pretty much all blue jewelry. It doesn't really matter what the stat rolls are. It's just a 1x1 that'll sell pretty easily. The only one that really doesn't sell is the survival ring. It's not too great if it's blue with like no rolls on it, but even that is probably worth like minimum, I don't know, 40 gold or something on the market. And I think this breaks after 3 max and normals, unfortunately. Yeah, so I need one more ore for the quest. Luckily, I know where the ore is. I'm gonna open this, get that emerald real quick. And the ore is southeast. Spawns in opposite corners, which is the room that I spawned in last game. Thought I heard something, but I think it was just the portals. We got lich, so I can just cross here. Really no need to be scared about this guy. Don't even need to invis him off, you can just open the door. Make sure I don't die to that though. And one probably didn't spawn here if the berserker's still alive, so should be good to just pull it. You take a glance. Yeah, I think we're good. And we actually killed this guy pretty fast now. My gear's actually looking solid. I cannot lie. Very solid. We have the dog still up, which pretty much guarantees that no one spawned here. They can wrap around the other side. Almost no one does that. I'm gonna close this door just in case. And probably pull the centaur here. He's good XP. Might as well kill him. I'm pulling him from pretty far, so I'm gonna walk forward so he doesn't charge me. We know how to fight this guy. It's pretty easy. Loot's horrible. All good though. Oh wait, I don't want that. They're both flawed. Unlucky. With the nightmare spearman, all you do is kind of back up diagonally. If he does the poke attack, he'll follow up by doing a side swipe. So you should always back up diagonally like this when you fight the nightmare spearman. If he does the poke, you dodge that and then you look down. And I don't think he always does the swipe, but yeah. Actually, wait, let me keep this and just drop these boots that I'm not going to be able to sell. If you're having trouble with like any mobs in particular though, I would just check out Ryan 6 days a week. He makes really good videos on how to fight enemies, breaks it down to be pretty simple. And I guarantee if you have trouble with a mob and you watch a Ryan 6 days a week video on how to kill it, and then you go practice, you're gonna have it within like 1 to 2 tries pretty easily. Alright, decent game, got a really nice come up, got some decent gear on now. And enough ore to turn in this quest. My guess after the quest turn in, I'll be like level 16? 15 right now. Oh wait, actually I completed two other quests, so that's pretty good. And I can turn in the bowstring. We actually are gonna be chilling. Right, let me just vendor all of this stuff. I mean, I could keep it for backup gear. I guess I might as well. Don't really need the gold right now anyway. Oh wait, I should have kept the boots though. I mean, it's all good. That was stupid, but surely that will not come to haunt me later. And let's turn in these quests. Oh yeah, go to the library. 100. Wait, I'm gonna be almost 20 after this. Turn those in. Fortune teller has the bowstring and the claw, so I'll turn that in. Armor has the ruby. And now we are level 19, so we almost got 20 off 2 games. Just one more game to go. Wow, wait. That is a really good cloak. Guess it's a backup. It doesn't have damage though. It's really good for someone, not for a rogue, but it's fine. And to be honest, at this point, I mean, I don't really care about these quest items because it's going to be one game to level 20 anyway. But I'm going to throw on creep for my last perk, and I'm also going to throw on weak point. So we have a really good kit now. Second game in. I mean, honestly, got kind of lucky that that geared rogue was even in my lobby, but he did get outplayed, so we'll be taking those items. And now I'm just going to wait for crypts, so I'll see you guys for the third and final game of leveling when that comes around. Alright, we're back in for game 3. Level 19. I mean, being level 19 means I already have all 4 perks, so I'm pretty much full power at this point. The only thing I'm missing is access to the trading post for some gear upgrades. But let's see, since I don't really need XP, I'm gonna try to just look for fights in this match. I'll give you guys some tips on if you're actually trying to fight. If you know this spawns, you can get fights really fast. So spawn here, click down here, I don't see anything. Man, we have a player Ray here, this is kinda evil, I'm not gonna lie. But I think we're gonna have to slam dunk him here from the top rope. Wait. Oh, is he hiding? Is he in the darkness right here? Oh, yeah. I should have unequipped my potions because you could see me in the dark there. But, fortunately, no upgrades to be found. Oh. What do we have here? Started off with a little headshot. They look pretty strong, actually. I don't know what class that is, though. Either like a fighter or a warlock. Gotta be a little bit careful. You could come up from the ladder. Doesn't look like they're doing that, though. I pulled a lot of mobs. Got an invis spot, but he failed. Oh yeah. Huh. Wait, they ducked right after the invis spot and it actually like threw me off for a swing. That's kind of insane. But since they were already here so fast, they were probably also definitely spawned. Had to be a little bit careful. Let me break this spider pot real quick. Now, someone could rush me from an east spawn, so I gotta be a little bit careful. But none of that PV is cleared, so it should be good. And alright. Interesting loot. They're just wearing like full epics. They're not good epics, but they are epics. I think this guy went to the market, sorted by epic, and then bought the cheapest available option of each armor type. Oh wait, this amulet's pretty good for me though. I might as well grab it just to vendor for gold, I guess. But I'm not too worried about it. Oh, wait, blue healing potions? Hold up. They're pretty good. Get the quest healables. Oh no. Bandages. Definitely worth grabbing. Alright. See how many more kills we can get in this lobby. So if they're on the door, that means they spawn in the top left. That dude spawned library, and I spawned bottom left. So that clears out 3 spawns on the left side of the map. And we have someone right here. We have a bard. Oh, I forgot to re-equip my knives, actually. Kind of trolling. Going for the door, looks like. Oh, what? He's just running for it. Survival bow. Gotta weave a little bit. If he gets one more shot, I have to probably heal. No way I ran into the chest. We're gaining on him. Play that too great, but it's all good. The ring's decent. Ooh, surge kit. I'll have one of this, so I'll grab it. And I didn't prot there. I saw he didn't have a cape, so I kind of just assumed they weren't that strong. And you can kind of tell, like, I could tell by the way they were playing that they weren't like too confident. I don't know. Once you've played the game a lot, you can kind of get a feel for like how good the person you're fighting is about to be, like pretty quickly, just based on their movement and like how they react to things. Like the ideal play, or like the correct play for sure for me would be to like probably use a prop potion and not play as aggressive, but I could kind of just tell by the way they were playing that it was going to be an easy kill. Let's see. Oh yeah, I was going to go east on the map. Already cleared out all the west spawns. I usually have my weak point already like pre-activated, just in case someone gets the jump on me. I want to have the ability up. It can be bad because then when I have to clear mobs, it's going to be on cooldown, but I can just play a little bit safer while clearing and kind of pay more attention. But if I do have to fight, I can sort of reposition and wait for my cooldown. Just cleared. Oh, someone just grabbed the speed shrine. Opening a box. Hit the creep real quick. Alright. It's the power of creep right there. Ooh, good ring. Actually, an upgrade for me. Take that. Purple hand crossbow. Not bad. Got some decent stuff. I mean, I guess, yeah, since I don't have access to trade posts, I probably should just carry some backup gear in case I die. I could sell this stuff in my inventory for more on the market, but like I've been saying, I don't have access to trade posts on this account. I'm gonna actually throw this tunic on and grab the ring. The boots are kind of good too, and the necklace as well. There's more knives. Let me drop my gray knives for the white knives. There's someone on this door. Oh, I got a cleric here. He's looking kind of strong. He has a cape on. I try to judgment me here. Oh, I don't want to get dropped in. I'm gonna reposition so he doesn't see me leave stealth. He might have saw it anyway though. Oh yeah, I kind of trolled. He judgment me through the door. Doesn't really matter because I'm way faster than this guy, so I can just heal, but I shouldn't have peeked that anyway. Cooldown, it shouldn't be up yet, so I can just open this. Well, he doesn't have does not have smite, so. Messed up a little bit, hit the wall, but Just had a feeling if I all in there I could win. Got a decent amount of headshots. In general, if you hit like mostly or all headshots with a dagger, like you're probably just gonna win. A lot, like most 1v1s. Wait, what? Okay, this is kind of creepy. Why are these two caves like exactly the same? Except like the roles are swapped, kinda. Well, it's getting a bit hard to loot items. I don't want to drop my good heals, but I think I have to. Actually, you know what? I'm dropping the knives. No, I hate doing that. I'll drop this one prop pot, which I also hate doing, but has to be done, I'm afraid. The cape. Other than that, probably wouldn't wear any of this. Might as well grab the jewelry though. And we're looking good. That's kill number 5 in the lobby. Since I cleared west side of the map, if there's going to be anyone else left, they're going to be on the east side. But let me check actually this guy's name. You can see on the top right, he killed one player. And he spawned west side most likely, so probably unlikely to run into anyone. I mean, at this point it's just random. We're so deep into the match, they could be anywhere. But let me just run. Oh, wait, this is cleared actually. Static is taken, so one person left. And I think that either means that was a lobby wipe or there might be one more player left, possibly. Not 100% sure. But I think I should be good on XP, so I'm just gonna grab a blue. This corpse was slumped a little odd. I like going for the triple blues in solos because they're kind of just guaranteed. I've yet to see all 3 blues taken on a triple in solos, on like ever this wipe. It's very unlikely to happen. Let me actually open it right here so I can see someone rushing me. That should be good though. You always want to like interact with objects looking towards your flank, like this. You'll see a lot of new players when they open a box, they do this. And this is really bad. You want to do this. Open these last boxes, a little bit of XP. I want to make sure I get to level 20 here, so... Gonna break these pots. Squeeze out the last little bit of XP right here. 20 seconds. Can I get more? Is that possible? Where's this lever? There it is. Okay, now I'm getting a little bit greedy, let's be honest. Okay, I'm leaving. And we should be 20. Yep, we are 20 off that. Had a bunch of quests done anyway. I think it was like for player kills. And let's throw the backup gear in the bank real quick. Actually, let me organize a little bit. This is usually how I organize my gear. I'll have boots at the bottom, then legs, gloves, cape. Wait, no, gloves, chest, cape, and then rings and necklaces. Nice little rogue organization technique right here. We are now level 20. I have access to the trade post. And yeah, that pretty much covers all the gameplay that I wanted to show because it was a pretty successful run, I'd say, to level 20. Well, 25 after the quest turned in. That's kind of insane, but... yeah, I think next I want to show how I gear up with the market. So obviously I'm on a free-to-play and I can't sell items, but I can buy items. And this is kind of my strategy when I play the game. You don't have to do this, but the way I play is I invest everything into my kit, and I don't really like plan on dying ever. I mean, if I do die, it's a really bad loss because I'm probably just losing my best stuff immediately and I might not have backups. But generally, this is what I'll do. So I'll look at my weakest piece of gear, and right now, it's kind of hard to say, but just judging by like what I would probably be able to buy, it's probably my dagger and my hat. So I come to the market. Stiletto, let's say epic weapon damage. Just look at the prices, 700 gold. Can afford that. I have 1500 to work with though, so before I go crazy here, let me see what the masks are. On masks, I just usually want health, and then armor pen or action speed is fine. If you don't know what stats you want to go for, you can watch my rogue build guide video I made. But yeah, I'll just sort. Let's see here. So 2 Vig. So I'm already locked in for about, like, let's just say 750 gold on the dagger. So I'm going to try to not spend more than 700 here. Looking to see what the prices are at. See how epic with the Vig is at. Okay, yeah, these are a bit expensive, but let me look at the rules. Yeah, honestly, this one's not bad. The 1 extra agi, 1 Vig, and then action speed. And honestly, I don't even mind regular interaction speed. Obviously, the stat isn't, like, actually good, but it's fine. Like, it's better than memcap, at least for me. So what I'll do is I'll buy some really good gear that's just a direct upgrade to what I'm wearing. So this mask is just better in every way than my old mask. And then my old mask is now part of the backup kit. And I'll do the same with my weapon. So get a stiletto. Epic weapon damage. How much gold do I have? 820. Let's see if I can get one with weapon damage and then one other like decent roll. So like health or fizz power. Since you can't get armor pen anymore, it's already innately on the weapon. Okay, this one has health, so might get that one. That one has health. Yeah, it's looking like this is the play right here. 750 gold, boom. And the old Slutto is now my backup. And yeah, this is, I mean, I would just call this the Chad gearing up strategy. I invest everything into my kit because there are those fights where the enemy lives with literally 1 HP. Or like you die, and if you had like 1 or 2 more health, you would have lived. And a lot of times those fights are the fights where if you would have won, it would have been a crazy come up. Like the guy you were fighting had really good items. So like, I just can't. If I die and I have like 1,000,000 gold in the bank, I won't be able to like look myself in the mirror, knowing that I could have just won if I just invested a little bit more money into my kit. So I just go all in. And I pretty much just buy direct upgrades to what I'm wearing. And then what I was previously wearing just goes into the bank for a backup kit in case I die. And that's how I gear up. Just look at the weakest link of my items, upgrade that, and keep it pushing. And yeah, I think that pretty much wraps up the gameplay sort of, I don't know, live commentary guide thing that I was making here. And I hope you, if you are a new rogue player, I hope you learned something from the video. And even if you're not a rogue, I hope you learned something. And yeah, I think that pretty much covers it. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.